I just came across two posts that spiked my interest, right? One of them talked about the kind of people around your man that will help him to cheat, or around your girlfriend or wife that will help her cheat. And I laughed, and I instantly commented, especially in a community like ours, in the Nigerian community, their parents, their siblings, everybody. And this is how men in Nigeria are able to run off and have secret wives elsewhere. And then I saw another post where a woman said that her mother-in-law is so kind that she doesn't want her to wreck her body with pregnancy. So the mother-in-law was telling her not to have babies. What does that tell you? And then she said something about her husband's younger sister living in the home, that her husband keeps going over there to visit because she just had a baby. These are the lies that they tell in the Nigerian community. Let me tell you a new one that you haven't heard. When I had the twins and I was going through postpartum depression, I had a therapist who was doing EMDR therapy. This therapist is American, and she's married to a Nigerian. Been married to her as of then 17, 18 years. Their first two children were between the ages of 16 and 17. And do you know what this lady told me? Her husband is from Benin. Do you know what this lady told me? That she's been to Nigeria many times, but whenever she goes to Nigeria, she stays in Lagos and never goes down to Edo State or Benin. And I asked, well, why? And she said, my husband comes from a royal family, and he told me that the villagers are so upset at him for marrying a foreigner that it is for my safety that I'm now staying in Lagos. And I was like, you believe that? Everything we've been talking about with the Nigerian men? You actually believe that? I was like, please, I need you to fire me, because I'll tell you the truth. The truth of the matter is that
black men in the UK are heavily dependent on the economic security that white women provide.
Nobody's stopping you from going to Benin. Nobody gives a fuck. It's your husband. You have to ask yourself, why doesn't he want you to see his ancestral home? Yeah, it's just like my husband coming to tell me, yeah, we can adopt. But then his niece saying, oh yeah, at some point that he really was trying to married somebody else. Those are the kind of things. The families, this is for really non-Nigerian women marrying Nigerians. Their families, their friends, home and abroad, will help him cheat. I remember going to the African restaurants with my king back in the day, and they would be speaking Igbo in front of me, and then, talking about akatas. And then when they finally hear him speak Igbo to me, they'll be so shocked. Oh my God, I was saying all these. If you're a foreign woman marrying a Nigerian that was born and raised in Nigeria and lived in there through his formative years, sis. I know you think we're gatekeeping. That thing that you're running from in your community is in our own too. And the community will have his back, because in Nigeria, people are socialized not to put asunder. Third party. That's what they use to cover up a whole lot of secrets and lies. My mom is American. I was born here. My dad is Nigerian. I grew up in Nigeria, have a Nigerian accent and speak the language. It happened to me, nearly happened to me. This Nigerian community, nobody to trust. You cannot trust your in-laws to have your back. You cannot. Even for Nigerian-born women with both Nigerian parents from the same village, you cannot control for that. It nearly happened to me. And the trust is gone forever, right? Not even with his family. Like, trust is broken forever and ever and ever. Yeah. So him going to Nigeria is an issue, because, I don't know what you're going there to do. Like, I don't care what excuse that you're giving. I don't care who is sick. As long as you once made plans to marry somebody else, why don't they? We're going together if we're still together. So ladies, if he's telling you can go because my people will kill you, or if he's telling you, oh yeah, I can only keep you in the city, or wait till I save millions of naira, and he's going frequently, girl, he's trying to create a life down there. They like to eat their cake and have it. Okay? They will. It's actually like, it was only until recent times when I started pointing out the fact that the men, they seem to pedestalize the women in Nigeria, but they don't, because when they come over here, bring them over here after fucking over the green card wives, they still have these expectations to use these women for their labor, for the money they bring in, so that they can use it on other women. And they have this expectation that the women will do all the work while they get to chill. So are you winning anything? None of us are winning. Not the Nigerian women, not the foreign women, not the two parents, Nigerian parents from the same village. Nobody is winning. We are all in this bullshit together, all of us.